but not enough. The Jets hold.
Pick the phone, you fix the monthly bill, so you always know what's coming. You fix from T-Mobile.
As well as being a thirst-quenching soft drink,
Yes, that's right, Dave.
a Sprite is also a sort of goblin. This Sprite is not so refreshing at a festival. And it definitely hasn't got any taste. Try new Sprite Z. Great Sprite taste, zero added sugar.
Knock the out of him. And he's blasted.
Let's go now, DJ. Let's go. Let's go hit somebody. Hit somebody. Oh, what a hit. He hit the ball, Dave. Anybody get number of that truck that hit him?
Jets take over at their own 44-yard line. Still holding on to a 10-point lead. The fake to Houston. Pennington, far sideline. That's complete. Cotchery wrestled out of bounds on the other side of the 50-yard line. Let's go back to that quarterback sneak that went nowhere.
Watch the snap. It's going to go right through the hands of Aaron Brooks. Jake Grove, the center, drives the ball up, but it goes right through Brooks' hands. Now, you can see right there, it bounces off of Grove's rear end and comes back to him. But, of course, he was able to get no momentum at all. Bob Sutton, the defensive coordinator, you love it. Unfortunately for the Raiders, they needed 6 inches. They picked up 4.
Coming up on 3 minutes to play in the third. This is Houston. And Houston bullying his way to the 45 for a Jet first down. This, as we've repeated often, Dan, this Oakland offense has been the culprit all season long. They're down 13-3, and they've averaged a field goal in the second half all season long.
I want to make sure that that didn't bounce off the eardrums of people out there. Think what Greg just said. They have averaged 3 points a game. 45 points in 15 games. That's mind-numbing.
Houston bursts across the 40 to the 38. Second and 3. And we come up on 2 minutes to play in the third.
And the Jets.
Quick snap. Houston to the 35.
And know you're going, well, wait a minute. We know they run a no huddle, but why are you quick snapping? Why aren't you running off as much clock as you can? Well, it was a situation where the Raiders weren't set defensively. The Jets believe that because of the pressure the Raiders are under defensively all the time, that they wear down a little bit in the second half. And right now the Jets are trying to take advantage of that. Especially you see it more and more on a short yardage situation. Go with the quick snap before the defense digs in.
Is it about time for Brian Schottenheimer to pull something out of his magician's hat? First down from the 35. Going to keep it on the ground with Houston for a couple. to about the 33 or the 32. Thomas Howard with the stop. Clock continues to move, 1:05 to play in the third.
"32-year-old Brian Schottenheimer. Asked Chad, what was the first thing you thought about when you met him? He said, oh my God, he's only 32. He's only 2 years older than I am.
Now on 2nd and 7, play fake. Pennington going for it all. Coles caught it, dropped it. Penalty markers down.
Well, it's thrown back in the secondary of the Raiders. Warren Sapp really upset about something back at the line of scrimmage, but this flag was thrown in the Raiders secondary.
Here's Jeff Triplett.
Prior to the pass, holding, number 21 in the defense. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
That's Asamoah.
Nnamdi Asamoah working against, and you can see he's riding the hand, and he grabs the back of the jersey of Lavernius Coles. Could you make it any more obvious than that? Reaching out and almost pulling his jersey out of his pants.
Well, if you're going to get picky, Dan.
Well, that one really runs no risk of not being detected. That guarantees a flag.
Here's Houston. Houston ducks inside the 25. Tommy Kelly with the stop, and we're in the final 22 seconds of the third quarter.
And really, I asked Art Shell, where do you keep the legal pad with all the things written about that you want to go to work on in the off season as far as working on with your club? He goes, right on the top of my desk. Well, I'm assuming right at the top of that list, reduce our penalties.
We've come to the end of 3. Jets are leading at 13-3. Back after this message and a word from your local station. You're watching the NFL on CBS.
A missing person.
Some people think the internet is a good thing. The most powerful educational tool the world has ever known. It's preserving our history, keeping the past alive forever. It's the only place where freedom of speech truly exists. Some people think the internet is a good thing. What do you think?
TV Digital ist da. 14 Tage volles Programm. Top-Übersichtlichkeit im großen Format. Neu und einzigartig in Deutschland. Komplett mit allen Programmen von Kabel Digital Home. Plus ARD, RTL, Pro7 und Co. in einem Heft. Alle 31 Kabel Deutschland Programme mit Bewertung und allen Sendeterminen. Bestellen Sie jetzt Ihr Abo unter 080 5 99 77 44. TV Digital. Das ist die Zukunft.
Start the new year on NASN with an exclusive college football bowl presentation. First up, Auburn play their 3rd straight January game as they meet the Nebraska Cornhuskers in the Cotton Bowl live from Dallas, Texas. Then later at 1 a.m., our BCS Bowl coverage begins with the Fiesta Bowl as Boise State make their BCS debut against the Oklahoma Sooners. A live and exclusive college football bowl game day. This Monday, live college bowl series only on NASN.
Minutes from a postseason berth. 2nd and 6. Victory for the Jets here means a playoff spot. Pennington had it batted down. Number 52, the middle linebacker, Kirk Morrison,
But Kirk pretty upset with himself. He had a chance. It would have been one heck of an interception. But if he's able to hold on to that football, goodbye.
How about the way the Jets dominated that third quarter?
But they ran 18 plays to 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when you have the lead. That's one way to protect it. And in this case, the Jets actually added to it with a field goal.
Meanwhile, the Oakland Raiders have managed just one touchdown in the last 17 quarters. From the shotgun, Pennington. Third down, pass, outside. Got it complete to Cotchery, and enough for a first down.
Well, this is a pattern, an out pattern to the sideline that requires a little zip on the ball. And that is a perfect pass from Chad Pennington to Jericho Cotchery. On the outside shoulder, a tight spiral that left a vapor trail. I wouldn't say it was Elway-esque, but it was pretty darn good.
On first down now from the 17. Houston. Maybe a yard to the 16, maybe 2 to the 15. When the Jets are looking for someone to give them the tough yardage, they go to Cedric Houston. He has proven to be their tough runner.
A couple weeks ago, he told us, I just like contact. I don't look to make a guy miss. I pick out a shoulder on a tackler and I go for it.
On second down, the pitch to Washington, left side, 10, 5, touchdown Jets.
Washington, on the other hand, picks out a shoulder and says, you can't hit me with it.
Fourth rushing touchdown of the season for the rookie out of Florida State. Nugent's extra point is good. 13:37 to play in the fourth, and the Jets lead it 20-3. Leon Washington juking outside and then back into the end zone.
Druids Glen Golf Resort, voted European Golf Resort of the Year 2005. A golfer's paradise in the Garden of Ireland. 2 championship golf courses of contrasting design. The luxurious Marriott Druids Glen Hotel and Country Club, featuring 148 specially appointed guest rooms and a magnificent spa and health centre. Visit our driving range, pro shops, golf academy, and get your golfing tips or tuition from our resident PGA teaching professional.
Ever wished you could be there to see your team in action? With Game On Holidays, you can combine that big match atmosphere with a holiday of a lifetime for the whole family. We offer city breaks and holidays incorporating all US sports, including NASCAR. All you have to do is visit our website and choose the games or races you want to see, and we'll do the rest. Great seats, great games, great value. Game on.
Experience all the best live NHL games on NASN. Log on to NASN.com for scheduling news and information.
Jets fans beginning to smell playoffs. Raiders, Chris Carr, from the 5. And hit as he crosses the 25 to about the 28-yard line by Brad Castle. Raiders looking for some offense.
There was a moment there where I thought, that was a pretty doggone good throw. I can probably play.
My sophomore year against Thomasville, I only got 3 balls. And those 3 went for 144 yards and 2 touchdowns. I knew right then that I was on my way.
And the stadium was rocking, it was packed. Got a total of 400-some yards. That's when I knew.
When people stopped calling me Archie's boy, started calling me Peyton, that was a big moment for me.
Haagen-Dazs is so thick and creamy. That's why it melts so slowly in your mouth. So the deliciously rich experience lasts and lasts and lasts. And why not try Bailey's ice cream from Haagen-Dazs? The perfect combination. Haagen-Dazs, the longer-lasting pleasure.
The celebration for the Seahawks, 30 years in the making. The best team of the National Football Conference. Matt's got time. Plays it up over the top, has a man wide open. DJ Hackett, touchdowns, and they are going nuts at Quest Field.
This guy is something else.
Up for grabs. Ball is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. The Seahawks made that look easy. Seattle, you've waited 3 decades. We're all going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, you've seen the stars dance, but you've never seen them do this. Real celebrities become real cops in the new reality series, Armed and Famous, premiering Wednesday, January the 10th on CBS. First down for the Raiders, and Aaron Brooks, under pressure, lost the football, still on the ground. Who's got it? Jets say they do, and they do.
It looked like it bounced right to Bobby Hamilton, didn't it?
Bobby Hamilton is the man who came up with it.
Eric Barton on the blitz, I think, made it happen.
Druids Glen Golf Resort, voted European Golf Resort of the Year 2005. A golfer's paradise in the Garden of Ireland. 2 championship golf courses of contrasting design. The luxurious Marriott Druids Glen Hotel and Country Club, featuring 148 specially appointed guest rooms and a magnificent spa and health centre. Visit our driving range, pro shops, golf academy, and get your golfing tips or tuition from our resident PGA teaching professional.
Some people think the internet is a bad thing. A place for mankind to exercise its darkest desires. An open market where you can buy anything you want. Somewhere that is destroying the last of our privacy. Some people think the internet is a bad thing. What do you think?
Second sack of the day for the Jet defense, second turnover forced by the Jets. And they're at the Oakland 23. Washington spins off a tackler to the 20.
Let's go ahead and take a look at that blitz by Eric Barton. Here he is right here. He's going to go right in off right guard. He's going to be unblocked, and he is actually going to make contact. We're going to show you a different angle. Watch this. His right hand hits the ball, and then it's going to hit his left leg, hits him right in the shin, and bounces way up into the air. And Bobby Hamilton, who's seated on the field, just has the ball come right to him.
Just the way they practice it during the week.
Yeah.
Second and 8. Pennington out of the backfield is James Hodgins. 12.5 to play, fourth quarter. So it's 3rd and 5 now.
It's fun to be a linebacker when you get a run at the quarterback and you don't have to beat a 330-pound guard on the way there.
Dan, I suspect it's easier to play this game when you're not blocked.
Yes, it is a downhill game, that's for sure.
Play clock down to 1. Pennington gets the snap. Gonna go for the end zone. Caught. No. Out of bounds. Jericho Cotchery.
Well, Chad delivers the football right to the point where he had to place it to get it over Chris Carr, who's playing defense. And you could see it looked like that left foot of Cotchery came down right on the line. The right one's clearly in, but the left one was out of bounds. Good call by the official.
So Nugent has made one 35-yarder today, looking for another. On its way, and good. Another step closer to the playoffs for the Jets.
There was a moment there where I thought, that was a pretty doggone good throw. I can probably play.
My sophomore year against Thomasville, I only got 3 balls. And those 3 went for 144 yards and 2 touchdowns. I knew right then that I was on my way.
And the stadium was rocking. It was packed. Got a total of 400-some yards. That's when I knew.
When people stopped calling me Archie's boy, started calling me Peyton. That was a big moment for me.
Ever wished you could be there to see your team in action? With Game On Holidays, you can combine that big match atmosphere with the holiday of a lifetime for the whole family. We offer city breaks and holidays incorporating all U.S. sports, including NASCAR. All you have to do is visit our website and choose the games or races you want to see, and we'll do the rest. Great seats, great games, great value. Game on.
Our live and exclusive BCS Bowl coverage continues on NASN with the Sugar Bowl. Notre Dame's Brady Quinn has thrown for over 3,000 yards this season, and the Irish will be fighting to end their long run of bowl defeats. But LSU has one of the toughest defenses in the country, and the Tigers are ready to pounce on their first bowl title since 2003. The Sugar Bowl Live, Notre Dame versus LSU, this Wednesday late night, live College Bowl series only on NASN.
.43 to play in the fourth quarter, and the opportunistic New York Jets have been taking advantage every time they've touched the football the last 4 times. 3 field goals and a touchdown. 10 points off of turnovers today. Chris Carr, running start from his 4. 25. And across the 30 to about the 32-yard line. The New York Jets looking to lock up a wild card spot.
This is my motivation.
This is fun to watch.
This is my off day.
Bruce Sanders at the NHL isn't exciting.
This is how you pronounce my name. Dion.
Home and saved now, or?
This is my Stanley Cup haircut.
Yeah, look at the fans. Equal to the task. We have had a whale of a hockey game here tonight. Wow.
You're watching NASN, the North American Sports Network, a new and exciting sports channel dedicated to the best in live North American sports 24/7. On NASN, you can experience over 100 live NFL games this season, plus the playoffs and the Super Bowl live. Watch up to 175 regular season NHL games and live postseason, including the Stanley Cup Finals. Feel the excitement of live Major League Baseball with up to 260 regular season games and exclusive coverage of the World Series. NASN also brings you an exclusive lineup of college sports with live college football and basketball. And with a daily lineup of sports news, talk shows, highlights, and analysis, NASN is your channel for the very best in live North American sports. Visit NASN.com for scheduling news and information.
Want to remind you up next, CBS brings you more NFL action. Miami against Indy, Buffalo, and Baltimore. Catch the live action only on CBS. And Happy New Year to you. Aaron Brooks and the offense. Back to work. The give is to Richard Lee. 23-3 here to JB in New York for more.
Hey, Greg and Dan, Detroit is definitely giving the Cowboys fits. Take a look at John Kitna here, hooking up with a wide-open Mike Furry to the right there. Third touchdown pass of the day, up by 9. Back to Greg and Dan.
All right, James, thank you. Meanwhile, back here, quick pass by Brooks to Ronald Curry, and that is enough for an Oakland first down.
And now it's Oakland's turn to go to the no huddle and the hurry up as they try to somehow come up with 20 points to tie this thing.
And they just haven't done that all year in the second half.
We told you earlier they actually averaged 3 points a half. That's what they've averaged over the entire season.
Brooks throws and completes close to midfield. And forward progress will be marked at the 48. The tight end Randall Williams with the catch.
Well, Eric Mangini told us that Brian Cox, the assistant defensive line coach, is their ball disruption coach, that they actually work on identifying weaknesses of the opponent's ball carriers and receivers. Maybe they got a weak left hand or right hand or whatever the case may be, and they really go after it.
That one is intercepted at the 45-yard line by Eric Smith. The Michigan State rookie makes his second pick of the year. Third turnover of the day by the Raiders.
Eric Smith, who thinks that all football teams wear green and white. How comfortable for him to come to the Jets. And Aaron Brooks just has a total miscommunication with Randall Williams, the tight end. Williams breaks to the inside. Clearly, Brooks thought he was breaking to the outside, and he throws it right to Smith.
Jets looking for a lockdown and a lockout now. With the ball and a 23-3 lead. Coming up on 10 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Quick pass to the outside, and Justin McCarron has run out of bounds across midfield. Once again, the Jets win here, and they are in. The same with Denver, who plays against San Francisco a bit later.
Now, they were the only two teams in that group that actually have total control of their destinies. The Jets are certainly taking care of their business. The Denver Broncos will get a chance to do that later on this afternoon.
Should those scores hold up, If Denver would lose, that would give Kansas City an open door. On 2nd and 5, this is Houston. Nothing doing. Short of midfield, but the clock keeps moving. Coming up on 9:25 to play.
It actually gives Cincinnati an opportunity too if they were able to win. If Kansas City wins and Denver loses along with a Bengal win, that would put Cincinnati into the playoffs.
Kimo von Oelhoffen, 6 years with Cincinnati, 6 with Pittsburgh, his first year in the green and white. And he has been huge on the defensive line. On 3rd down, they're going to keep it on the ground, and Leon Washington gets nowhere. Kirk Morrison with the stop in time for the Jets to punt it away.
Kimo von Oelhoffen was telling us how, talking about Eric Mangini, he said, we are so well coached. He said, this guy is so good in what he does. He has really impressed the old man, and von Oelhoffen, who's 35 years old and been to more than a couple rodeos. I asked Mangini about being so stoic on the sidelines, and he said it's something at New England that we worked on very hard because we think it aided our ability to communicate with our players when they came off the field.
Graham's kick, Carr, fair catch at the 18-yard line. 23-3, Jets.
Nurofen, fast, targeted relief for pain.
Freedom for backs. New heat patches from Nurofen.
It's a glitch. It's not a glitch. It's got to be a glitch. You just keep hitting the same button. Just learn how to play the game. Come on, man.
If I get out of hand, just tell me I'm a jerk and shut up.
Ole! No grounding!
How many flags are on that play?
We're getting nitpicky now, Gary. Just call it both ways. That's all I'm going to say. That better be 15 yards! 15 yards?
You guys make more things up.
Did you call that? That's a good call.
That's not even close! Can we review that?
Good spot. Just need a little help.
.06 to play in the 4th quarter. More than a few Jet fans agree with that sign.
And he and Mike Tannenbaum, the general manager, they have formed a good team.
Brooks throws complete across the 30 to the 33, Ronald Curry. And we're under 8 minutes to play. And Oakland in a hurry up. Quick pass over the middle, and that's complete. John Madsen, the rookie tight end out of Utah, with his first catch of the day. To the 39, and it'll be 2nd and 4.
Cincinnati has scored, by the way, and taken a 10-7 lead over the Steelers.
That quick pass incomplete and bounced off the hands of Drew Coleman. Speaking of, Dan, let's go to JB in New York.
Hey, Greg and Dan, Boomer's taking it pretty much in stride. But take a look at Carson Palmer. Hooking up here with Chris Henry. Boy, does he put a masterpiece together here. Eluding all would-be tacklers, 66 yards to pay dirt. Cincy on top by 3 in the 4th. Back to Greg Gumbel, Dan Deardorff.
Hey, JB, you'll find that of necessity, Boomer has to take everything in stride. See the Bengals playoff possibilities there. 3rd and 4 for Aaron Brooks. Gets outside, looks downfield, throws it away. Fourth down, no punting unit.
Well, down by 3 touchdowns. I don't think there's much use in punting it away. If it was 4th and 15, maybe kick it away, but seeing your 4th and just a couple yards.
Raiders need the 42-yard line for a first down.